All right, welcome to Tekkadan Syndicate podcast. We have with us a special guest, Lance from GunplaDeimos. How you doing today, Lance?
What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Doing good, man.
Good. Doing all right.
So let's go around the circle. What's everyone building tonight?
Well, I'll go first. I'm building the Hazel 2.
Nice.
You guys. Oh, there you go. Hopefully.
No,
Boom.
you can see it perfectly.
All right.
Justin, what you got going? You're continuing with the Delta Plus, aren't you?
Yep. Got the torso, arms, head built. Working on the legs now and feet.
Nice.
Maybe the waist and the backpack if I can get that far tonight. We'll see.
Kim, what you got going?
I am just pumping out SD Sengoku kits.
Nice.
Right now I'm working on I'm working on a death scythe.
Oh, okay.
I actually like that one. I'm not a fan of a lot of those kits, but I like that one.
Actually, that was my first, one of my first SD. Yeah.
Well, the Sengoku death scythe.
Yeah, that one.
This one right here.
Yeah. No, well,
Oh.
hold on.
Wait, yeah. I'm doing the RG Force Impulse Gundam.
Nice.
That one?
That's a nice
Ooh,
kit.
nice. That is nice.
That was nice.
That looks
kid.
cool.
Kit. I really enjoyed that build.
So-
I haven't built any of them, but I might start. I don't know.
Oh,
They're like mini
I might have
master
to get that
grades.
one for next month then, with my budget. I'm gonna have to get that next one.
Yeah, no, this is a nice kit, and it's not too bad. Not too bad price wise. I think I got it for like $30. So
That's not too bad.
it's your standard RG real grade price. And Lance, you got something cooking, don't you?
Oh, I'm about to cook. I'm about to cook. Kids look at me like, Dad, we're hungry. Can you feed me, please? Oh, great father.
Oh, nope. You got to starve. That's the way it works at my house. You better learn to cook. You want something to eat.
We're like Kevin Hart. You go learn today. You go learn today.
Yep.
JJ, what you got? What you got going?
Oh, I'm trying to finish my Psycho Saku that I've been working for like 2 weeks now, and I haven't had time. So hopefully I get this done tonight.
I want to get that one. I just haven't a chance to.
I started the Alex just panel lining, and he's been sitting on the box this whole time. So
That's a sore spot with me.
I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. My bad. You know,
Why can't you just finish a kit? Why do you gotta start multiple kits?
because I wanted to do a quick build for tonight. You know, and then
Right.
This is the way.
I got bigger plans for that one.
You do
I'm
not know
at fault
the
for
way.
that. I can't say nothing because I'm at fault for that. I just finished the Sabo Sword for the White Tiger Zord, and I just finished the Fury.
Nice.
So
So, with
In the background, I've got Penelope here, and I've just got to finish the outside part. But in just the same vein, I'm doing these SD kits just to have something quick to do while we're on the build or on the podcast.
I'm surprised at how quickly this one's going. So Lance, with Gunpla Auction, where can people find that?
we're actually on Facebook. If you just type in Gunpla Auction, we're literally the only one that actually exists.
Mm-hmm.
So I was actually lucky that we were okay to make the page, and we were originally doing it on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
but because the issues of lagging and we literally have to redo auction because one person would say this one or this much, and it caused a lot of confusion. So we ended up going to Twitch, and since we did that, it's been actually pretty successful. Not too bad.
That's
I
awesome.
haven't done any live ones lately because we're actually trying to save for a house, and because with all the transportation between the shipping goods, all my supplies are actually still in either customs or still in Japan waiting to get shipped.
Okay.
So it's been sporadic. As you guys can see, if you guys actually been on the page, it's been crazy. I'll get a lot and then maybe a little.
Right. And I
Good
think
thing.
a lot of people are experiencing that right now with the current shortage. I know a lot of places just got a lot of shipments, but that'll be gone so quickly.
But there's been a lot.
Well, because
there's
I'm
been a
not-
lot of people
because-
putting in on there too.
Yeah, because I haven't been like I'm not like a legitimate like a licensed retail store, or as they call it, brick and mortar.
Mm-hmm.
All my stuff gets put on the back burner until those get fulfilled first.
Okay. Now, you also do get kits that are like half complete, you know, where you have extra parts essentially too,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, because I know there's a lot of guys who they're looking for parts, but don't want a specific, buy the whole kit just for the parts.
Right.
So that's the reason why I started doing this, because I was doing it for the car model kit side. I was, doing that, and I was like, why isn't there one for Gundam? So I kept looking on Facebook, looking on like online, and no one did it
Mm-hmm.
except for like those Yahoo or eBay auctions, stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? We gotta have a live one. So out of my own pocket, I started buying like people who just want to get rid of their stuff and stuff like that. So I just started
Mhm.
buying bundles and bundles and bundles. And I think the first auction I was about probably close to $1,000 deep into it.
Wow.
Wow.
And yeah, and so I was like, you know what? Let's see how it goes. And the first day I did it, I had to actually break it out in three days, because Facebook only allows you to do 4 hours. And so I had to stop, take a break, eat dinner and whatnot, start over again.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did, each night was 3 hours, was 8 hours each. And I made a little bit over 1,000 with all the auctions, but everything got sold. There wasn't one thing that was left.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of volume to get the stuff out was like crazy. Like I even had the post office like call me like, are you a retail store now? Because we can offer you a deal. I'm like, no, this is actually out of my own apartment. I'm not actually a retail store.
Mm-hmm. So how long have you been doing the Gunpla auctions?
I actually started last year. I think I started August, I think.
Mm-hmm.
July, August, something like that. Something like that.
Yeah,
And
everything good happens in August.
yeah, and right. And so I was like, I'm gonna try to set it up. So I did research. I made sure that I wasn't stepping on anybody's toes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would ask, I don't know, the sales pages for the Gundam. I was like, hey, is it okay if I do an auction? And I almost said, no, we don't want that happen because it's considered gambling. I'm like, no, that's actually not gambling. Okay, we'll let you think that.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept going, kept searching. I think it took me about a month to do research to make sure I didn't do any legal things or stuff like that, break any laws. I had to make sure, especially in Vegas, there's a lot of laws as far as internet sales and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady said, "Are you making over?" I think she said over 5,000. I was like, "No, I'm not even close to that. I'm just doing it just as a hobby, and it's just to help support the community." She goes, "And if you're not doing anything, you really don't have to register for as a legitimate business because you're not a business. You're not having the same inventory. Your inventory changes literally every day."
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, true. That is true. And then she said, "Huh?" Once. And so she said, "No, you're in the clear." So I had the clear. I had their write a notarized letter, send them in the clear. So if any ARS can come off the back and show them, like, nope, I'm all clear.
Nice. Yeah, because this is because it's such a cool thing. Because there's so many kit bashers, people who want to do kit bashing, but like I really want to build the G doors, from the Moon Gundam manga, and
Yeah.
so basically you need I need to buy at least 2 Moon Gundams, either a Hazel or the Hazel 1 or the Mark II, because it's similar colors and the legs are a little bit different. But you got to paint the whole kit, obviously, because you got to use the Moon Gundam head, and then you need both sides of the frames. Because the idea is that the Moon Gundam only has one side of the door. Yeah, I wish I had a picture of it right now.
I was looking at that the other day, and it looks really cool. I know what
Here,
you're
I
saying.
can look up pictures. What was the name for it again?
G doors.
G doors. I haven't read the manga yet. That was when that kid first came out. I'm like, I didn't know where they came from, and so guys in my club had to explain to me. I'm like, I do not remember this at all.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, well, where's the manga at? I want to read it. It's like, you can't get it in the United States.
Nope.
I'm
Of
like,
course not.
Like, shit. So luckily, because like my cousin is in Japan, works for the Navy. That's how we're getting my stuff is through him. But because he's actually going to be transferred back home to Hawaii for the Navy.
Okay.
He's been getting in contact with this small Japanese store. He said he found it just out of luck, just finding stuff for me.
This
And
one, Jay?
Yeah, that one. That's G doors.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Right? Is that a Hazel?
It looks like it.
I can't tell.
It looks like a Mark II with some other add-ons.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have one up also. I don't know if
That's cool. I've only seen the picture. I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a Mark II with the other add-ons on it. Actually, looks pretty good.
Yeah. Well, when you look at the picture, it looks like it's got meteor legs in the Mark II.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was thinking I'd use the Hazel, or at least the Mark II body with Hazel legs.
Tell him to get this one, Lance, for you.
You got to show that off in every one, don't you?
I love it.
You love it so much that it's in your backlog.
How much is that one?
I mean, it should be in my house and on my desk, but
right,
he won't send it.
Which one is that, Alex? The one
the
they
Yokohama one?
Japan?
Yeah.
Is that's the Yokohama one, right?
It took,
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
One of my friends
we'll get there
went to the actual factory and got me the kits. It was funny because my
I'm gonna tell my cousin go over there and go grab me some just for that.
I was talking to it's funny because my brother, I haven't talked to him in like a few days, and the first thing he told me yesterday was like, "Yo, make sure mommy takes the kid on her luggage. You hear me?" Because I haven't sent his. I bought two, one for me, one for him, and that was the first. Not even high. Like, yo, make sure you tell mommy and give her the Gundam. I was like, all right, man, I got you.
How much did you pay for that one, dude? Alex?
This one?
Yeah.
Well, this one is the 100.
More than one he wants to tell us.
No, this is the 144. I think this was like 28,000 yen.
So
they're actually not that bad.
The brains of the operation are actually my wife. Come here. She took off.
I thought she said no.
She did say no. She took off.
Yeah.
She's came in on the auctions a few times.
Yeah, she has. She actually gave me an idea for like how to set it up, and then when we were having issues with Facebook, she kept doing it. I think one night it was like a minute and a half lag.
Yeah, I remember that night. That was horrible.
Huh?
That was the night Marcos won his dead side.
Not really. When I won my dead side, it was funny because I waited until the last minute to bet on it, and Lance goes like, "Okay, sold to," and his wife goes like, "Nope, Maverik won it."
Yeah. I said, no, hold on. There's another bid. I'm like, where? And she flipped her phone. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, hold on. Gotta watch it again.
That sounded like eBay old school auctioning.
Right.
Hey,
there's usually no sniping, but it happens from time to time.
You just gotta learn when to bet. You can't go all in from the beginning. You gotta wait. You bet $1, 50 cents more, and they're like, boom.
Yeah, I've won a lot of kits from Lance.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But you know what? There's a guy that's on that page. Like, it don't matter what kit it is, he's bidding on it. And Justin knows who it is.
Yeah.
Will.
Yeah. And then
He buys, and he lives all in New York. This man has bought has bid on every kit that I put on the auction. Every single one. There hasn't been one auction he has not bid on one.
Dude, there was I don't remember when it was, but a couple weeks ago, there was a couple cool kits like brand new in box, and they hadn't been hit on the page yet, like completely, like for a day, because I went in on Facebook and it was like, oh, put like 15 minutes ago, and the guy goes like 15, 21, 32.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. Like brand new kits, and they were like, the moment I put on, I'm already having 6 notifications within 5 minutes. I'm like, good God, I can't even finish writing this damn thing in yet.
shit, that day I was bidding against that one guy on that ED209 resin kit. You remember that?
Yeah.
He was like, just stop. I just kept bidding it up.
I kept having to stop. I'm like, guys, this kit wasn't that much. Stop. And no matter what, just kept going. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Just let him go. I'm gonna shut up and let him go.
I just bid it up because I knew he wanted it bad. So I was like, I'm gonna keep bidding it up.
He wanted it bad. But no, their first auction, there's a lot. There was an HG Curio, and now it only runs maybe $20 max. And I simply said, this is an HG Curios, 2 box. Put them all in contact. Show them the box. Put it down. I started the bid at $10. Have it low. This thing went up to $65.
They thought it was the MG.
They thought it was the MG, and I was like, guys, I said HG, and they kept going and kept going. I'm like, this is an HG. Kept going. 55, 65. I'm like, okay, I'm stopping. I'm gonna shut up now.
You had that no grade one too. That went like that too. I guess they thought it was the true MG, but it's the no grade.
Yeah. And I told them this is a no grade. I have to say it like 4 or 5 times for you to actually listen sometimes. Like I feel like I'm talking to my kids. Like, dude, this is what it is, not that.
Like, slow down. Read the post.
Right.
I haven't been bidding on anything lately. I hadn't seen anything I liked, even with the guys that are posting their own auctions. Just haven't seen anything I've liked or that's caught my eye.
I've seen a lot of third-party kits, and I'm like, I like them. I like one, but I can't bid right now because I gotta buy me the car.
Just the what you call it? The Drako.
Geez, this time it's better. It's more secure. It won't fall apart.
Ah, damn it. Oh, maybe. Oh, I can't get it in.
Yeah.
The auctions I'm going on right now is just 24-hour fundraiser. So what it is I'm just selling personal stuff just so we can have food and drink, because we here in Vegas we got invited. The first convention we was invited was to the amazing Las Vegas Comic Con, and just because we were in a model competition here, and I'm sorry. The first one was actually the Las Vegas Toy Con. This was in 2017, 18, I think, and we were in a competition, and the ladies walked up, hey, would you guys be considered doing, being a part of the convention, as exhibitors to promote, Bandai and stuff like that? I was, of course. So we showed up, did that, and ever since then, we've been invited to almost every other con here, except for last year, which all of them got canceled.
Right.
And so now that we got invited back, we're in the toy convention this year, which is actually next month on the 16th to the 18th, and we're going to be one of the exhibitors there. And I think we're the only anime guys that's going to be there. Everything else will be like, your Transformers and stuff like that, G.I. Joe.
Right.
But every time we show up, like I notice, even Bandai or Bluefin would David. I don't know if you guys know David from Bluefin.
Yeah.
He'd contact me, dude, did you guys have another convention? I was like, yeah, I did. I was like, how did you know? He goes, our sales went like almost 50% since last month because of this.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I was like, sweet. Because we promote them. We promote anything Gundam like Bandai and stuff like that. So we have everything laid on the tables. And so every convention we've done since then, I've done like little videos and I post them on YouTube so that people can see what they see. And this year, luckily, we are going to be in Toy Con. We're going to be in Las Vegas Comic Con, the Unicon, and then I think Anime Expo here in Las Vegas. So
That's awesome, dude.
We're going to be in a lot of conventions, and also we have the IPMS convention, the 3-day model competition that we're going to be in, as far as competing and see who, whatnot. And it's going to be like it's going to be a national convention. So, and I think that's next month too as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it'd be great to get into that, the actual scale model circuit.
Last year we were supposed to have, but they all got canceled. And so this year they're having IPMS this year, and then we're gonna be in it again, and we're gonna be sponsoring one of the awards for the Gundam.
Yeah, I'm signed up with the chapter here, but we hadn't been able to do anything because of COVID and all that. But
yeah, same here. Like my president in San Diego had to leave to LA because his job. So that club is in hiatus because there's no president. Justin actually has his in oh my goodness. Oh, I know in Texas. I can't even think where in Texas.
Amarillo, that's me.
That's right, Amarillo. And then we have one in New Mexico and in New York, but unfortunately he can't open yet because they're not fully open in New York either.
Yeah, so if y'all didn't know that, I'm actually part of their big club. I'm just a small chapter.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's cool.
We're trying to build a chapter here because there's a whole lot of Gundam people around my area. So we're trying to build it up so we can actually be part of the local conventions that happen every year.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a struggle because COVID and everybody's not still scared and stuff and not wanting to do stuff.
Well, hopefully soon. We'll
be rid of it.
Almost over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really hoping.
Vegas is suffering a lot though.
Yeah, because we got right now for us we got 91 members. Well, 90 including Justin, but we've got 91 members here in Las Vegas. I think 5 or 6 in San Diego, but that's might shrink. And then Texas, New Mexico, and New York.
Yeah, I'm building Texas up slowly, but we'll have to see. One of my buddies is trying to get some of the guys that he builds with weekly and try to get them on board to where we have a full club.
That'd be cool. That would be awesome.
And start doing some build nights and then go represent at the local Comic Cons to get more people involved.
Oh, what happened? My stuff. Why did my video stop?
Oh.
What happened?
There we go.
There you are.
I'm hoping I didn't put these legs on backwards.
You did.
I did?
No, I'm just playing.
Probably.
He's like, man.
The quick, really? Are you serious?
Like, wait, how do you know?
I don't know. I'm confused by the instructions. I put it on. I think I did. I think I got it on right. I think I did it right.
There's been a lot of Bandai kits lately that the instructions are kind of unclear. I've noticed, like the newer ones. They seem like the instructions don't line up.
They've been taking shortcuts. A lot of the instructions lately.
I don't know. I think the newest kit I have is the Jin, so I haven't started that one yet, though.
I think that one had good instructions. It was, which one was it? I bought one and I was like, man, I'm just gonna have to wing it.
The instructions were all over the place for the MGEX.
Oh yeah. Did you find a replacement ribbon cable?
No.
Did you contact Bluefin?
So part of the thing with that is I would need to have the receipt. I don't know where that went, and I think it's within 60 days of purchase or something. So
Who you got it with?
I got it from one of my local hobby shops.
But
But
if
if
you
the
have
box,
the
if you got the box number and all that stuff, you can contact Bluefin.
Yeah,
That's
they-
what I'm saying. With their,
they gotta have
with their thing,
receipts
I
now.
have to have the receipt.
Yeah,
But,
they're requiring receipt for purchase now.
with your bank account, you should have when you did the purchase and the amount with the name of the store, and that should help them track them.
Yeah, but it wouldn't verify
Oh, they-
specifically what was purchased.
Yeah, most
Oh,
likely they
the-
want the
the-
actual receipt.
Yeah, the issue with that is the hobby shop that I buy a lot at also does like RC cars and stuff like that. So like it wouldn't be just Gundam.
We lost our hobby count here. When COVID hit, the owners like I just retired and shut it down completely.
Mm,
Ah,
that's
fuck.
unfortunate.
We don't have a Gundam shop here in town, so I'm
Me-
trying to
me
get my
neither.
business plan together to do my own.
Oh, I got like what, one here, and then I got Flynn's down in Miami. I got Gundam Pro. I mean, I got USA Gundam over at Daytona, an hour away from me.
So look, that's the brains. This is the brains.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
That's the
Oh,
brains of
How
our
dare you?
Yeah,
Here-
slick me and say, I'm gonna kill you.
But here I have Galactic Toys over in Kentwood, which is it's across the state because I live in Michigan. So I have Galactic Toys, and then Great Lakes Train and Hobby is like the local one, but that's still 45 minutes away.
Hey, how is Galactic Hobbies? How is there as far as like stock and stuff like that?
Galactic Toys is pretty good. That's where I got my my kits today. They actually have a pretty. Their stock isn't huge, but they got some unique kits there. I was
nice.
actually able to get the. One of the Zaku's I really wanted was the FZ. I want the FZ and the Kai. And they actually had the FZ in there, so I picked that up, and it's only $15.
Oh, nice.
They also
Nice.
carry the armored Komodo
And Drako.
pigments,
Yep.
which are like hard as hell to get in the States
Oh,
for some
boy.
reason. It's very
He was having
frustrating.
nightmares, so I had to call him.
Really?
Yeah, he was
He was
just whining
shaking?
just now.
Crying
Oh.
in the middle of sleep.
Okay, Papi, look at that white mustache. Oh boy, look at that mustache. Choo-choo.
Oh. Cool.
Good doggo.
Wait, where am I?
You're lost, Jay.
I am. That's C2. I went the wrong way. Like, what's going on?
Oh.
E2. There we go.
I don't know. Oh my
Um,
God, it's this. I don't know.
hey Lance, if you ever find a Rickdom, an HG
Or
Rickdom,
MG?
let me know. I need a
I had
kneecap.
dude, I had how many HG Rickdoms and no one would bid on them. I had them for like almost a month.
8. You had 8. 8 or
Yeah, I
8
had
or
8 of
8 or
them.
7, something like that. And you had like
And no one bid on it, so I was like, okay. So I kept luring it and luring them. Like, usually
How
everyone
many-
keeps asking me for this, and
You
then
had
no
that-
one wants it all of a sudden.
you had those RX 78s too. You had like 10 of them in that one auction.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, somebody likes RXs.
Dude, like that's like when my cousin finds stuff, he'll just bag it up and then send it. And he doesn't tell me what he goes. Hey, your shipment's on your way. I'm like, okay, cool. What'd you get? Oh, I don't know. Don't tell me what you're sending me, man.
Nah, you'll see when they get there.
I did get a cool
Yeah.
kit. I did get that cool. What was it? That Metal Slug kit from you.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, and you know how you thought that the little figure guy wasn't in there? It's in there.
Which one?
The little character figure.
Oh, he was in there.
Yeah, he was in the bottom.
Oh,
Because you told me you were saying that you didn't think it was in there, but yeah, it was down there. Let me see. I got it.
oh,
Right here.
okay.
This one.
I can't see it. I'm on phone, so it shifted over to what's the name?
Yeah, I think you actually got to click on it.
There you go. So he was in there then, actually.
Yeah, watch. Tripped me out because I was like, man, I wish he was in here. And I started looking through, and I got all the way to the bottom, and he was a little bitty guy just hanging out in the bottom.
Panel lining this piece that you won't be able to see.
He was in there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just finished because there was 2 that he sent me, and I was like, I'm gonna keep the other one. 'Cause it's got the tank, and that one, I hate to say it, I would never get again. That thing is like a hand grenade, and it doesn't line up correctly. You actually got to shave some things down just to even line correctly.
On this tank or the one that you built?
The one I built, not that one, because I got the actual tank that the guy jumps into that you use to shoot on. Yeah, the lining, that one is like, I don't know if it's the mold that got bad, but nothing lined up. Like the tracks was really bad. Like it broke a couple of the tracks because I guess the way the plastic is really flimsy, and when you try to snap it into there, it just rips you right off. So now I gotta glue the tracks in.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
When you said thank you guys, just said you're welcome.
Sorry, someone
Wow.
had to do that.
Right.
Yeah, so she's actually
You're so nice. I'm like stuffing my face here.
I have to say, she was the one that actually pushed me to get it started because I was talking about it for a while, and she's, why don't you just do it? I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to, get in trouble, like I said. So when everything was settled, she was like, "Are you gonna do it?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go for it." And she goes,
On the side, guys.
"Order what you got to do it and
On the
go
side.
for it." So luckily, I wasn't killed in that one order. But my house just was like filled with boxes everywhere.
Well,
And your wife is so nice. I don't throw them all out.
we've heard many threats of other people from other wives.
Yeah, right. I can also
Real
say
threats.
I can also say she's been really cool as far as me doing it, and
You
She's
can't
been
tell them I'm OCD.
yeah, and having it like all over the place. She's like, "Okay, is this gonna be gone this week?" As yes, it will be gone this week. I promise you.
No, I'm not
It'll be
that
gone.
bad. I just move it to the.
I'd probably drive my wife nuts.
I got it down to science now.
You know what is so bad is like my son. Like every time I do the auction, my kids will always be involved. I don't know if you guys heard them, but my oldest daughter, this one right here,
Hey.
she,
You're the oldest.
she's always jumping in to do the auction. Like, say, I know I gotta get water, something like that. Sure. She'll jump in, like, okay, this person, and everyone's like, hi, Lance's daughter. I'm like, she has a name, guys. Seriously. Paisley, inside. Get your butt inside. So yeah, and then of course, all the guys that I met on the page has been really awesome. I mean, I can't even ask for a bunch of great guys that's been on the page. It took off so fast. I can't believe how fast it took off.
Mm-hmm. 117.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm really happy, and then some of them have been really, like when my uncle died and I had to go to Utah, and I had to do a quick sale, just I need money for gas and food and stuff like that. And everyone jumped the quick to help me when I sold some of my stuff. They were quick to buy it and say, "Hey, here's the extra." I'm like, dude, I don't need extras. Pay for what you got. And everyone that came through just gave me a little money, little extra, so it kind of helped me with the finances when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really, really, really happy, and way things have gone with the group has really, really like helped with the community, because everyone's asking, "Are you making money off of it?" Yeah, I make a little bit. I'm not trying to make money off of it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep everybody engaged because with everything that happened in COVID, all events stopped. There's no competitions, no conventions. It became a blank slate. So
Right.
when I started, I was like, you know what, I gotta do something because even for our club, I was like, I try to keep my guys engaged. I was like, okay, we're gonna have our own competition. We'll do a GM build off. We'll do what we did. We did a Leo's contest. We did
We started
for the
the bear.
auction group.
We started the bear
The
thing.
auction. The auction was the bear, but right now we're having issues with the
Getting them.
Getting them. So I've been kind of pushing it back and then trying to meet up with the lady for the diabetes organization is kind of hard because she's been kind of in and out of even the hospital and stuff like that to organize something that's, where I can send the money for our organization and stuff like that. So it's been kind of like that one's been put on, not really on hold, just been delayed.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Just
I'm still working on mine.
Yeah, everyone's trying to get a bear guy, and I got to the point because I said, okay, got to be brand new kits. I didn't realize that you can't even get a bear guy to save your life. So I was like, okay, let's just put it. Let's say if you got one built, just go for it with that one. So, but even then, it's still, slim picking. So it's been kind of hard.
Right.
I mean, I could put my little petite guy in there.
I was thinking about doing them with just petite guys.
You know which one I'm talking about, though, right?
About that.
My
Yes, I see now. You put that one in, you want automatically. Don't even try it.
I know. Well, I mean, I'm cell shading this other one, so I mean, so they're gonna have to bring it.
Like I remember when I think Shocky did the lupus one where his wife had got lupus. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
I think I do.
Like I asked all our guys in the club to participate, regardless if we won or not, and all our guys actually jumped in and to help.
Mm.
So I was really happy with that.
Oh,
it's a good group of guys.
Yeah.
Well, it's something I appreciate about the Gundam community as a whole. Like it can be like in little small groups with your local areas, but as a whole, the Gundam community itself is very supportive and very. It's just a good hobby and a good group of people.
Yep.
That I can agree. The community has got, ever since COVID, I noticed the community has got really tight. And if someone wants to get out of hand, I noticed everyone says, hey, that's not Nick's right there.
Yeah, we've already had a couple of those happen.
Yeah.
In the group, as a matter of fact.
Yes, I know.
Man.
When you got people that.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything about the old boy with that one kid, so I'm just gonna leave that at that. And I've already gave everybody warning like twice. I'm like, all right, leave it.
Well, I talked to him on TikTok personally, and I told him, look. Yeah, I told him, look. I was like, it's nothing against you as a person. It's nothing against anything. It's just normal, straight up built kits, and this is coming from somebody that makes money doing commissions and all that. That the market for just a straight up built kit is usually half of what it was originally costing to buy it.
Yeah.
Outright new.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right. He's like, oh, I didn't know that. And I was like, yeah. I was like, now if you're painting it, panel lining it, perfect decals all over it or whatever, they fetch a premium because, there's work put into it.
Yeah.
Which, building it is work, but, it's not the same as customizing it.
Exactly. And he didn't, it didn't look bad, but you can see the marks and stuff like that. And I knew he wasn't going to sell it for that much. So, I try to keep everybody's like, he want to charge what he wants to charge it. That's his own business. But at the same time, I told him, you need to understand, you're going to get a lot of backflow from this because you're not going to get your money back from what you spent on it. No matter what you say.
Unless you kept it new in box and sold it as new in box.
Exactly. But
and even then, you
yeah,
still may not get it.
Yeah, you still may not get it because it's already considered pre-owned. So, and the way I do my auctions, I take from 5 to 6 sites and I average what they are and availability. So that's why most of the stuff, especially used stuff,
Yeah.
I start them at $8 because it's already built. I'm not going to charge something that's, that's already been built and it's okay built and stuff like that. So I take them to the fact that
Thundercracker. I'm sorry.
If it's built good.
God, that nubs on that one, boy. I'll tell you what, something else.
Oh my God! I seen that. I was like, man, this thing should be 50 cents. This is horrible.
And then I was like, I'll give you 8 a piece for them.
I
Yeah.
was like, it was bad. Like I could see, even with the video, I was like, I can see it. Like that's horrible.
I
Like
really
someone
didn't
just
pay
twisted it
attention.
off and just
Yeah.
like it looks like someone just twisted it off and just slapped it. Like, oh, it's perfect. Like, no, I'm sorry, guy. It didn't work that way.
2 snaps.
It's perfect now, except I'm missing a vent, which I'm waiting on Mecha Parts guy. He has my parts. They're just in his backlog, and he's trying to get them put out. So I'll get the hand for Bumblebee that I'm missing, and the chest part, and the vent for Thundercracker, and then I'll be complete.
I was looking high and low for that Bumblebee hand because I could have swore it was in there.
Yeah,
And
I went
know
back
what
and watched the video, and it wasn't there on the original video. And I was like,
wasn't?
oh, no.
I could have swore it was on there, and I felt so bad. I was like, man.
Nah, it's all
What do you
good.
do?
It's a risk you take buying a built kit.
Yeah, I didn't mean, I honestly thought it was complete because I swore that other hand was there. But I guess I should have paid more attention.
That's all right. The kit normally straight out bought goes for, like $6 or $45. $8
Yeah, you got them
not
for
a
like
bad.
$8.
Yeah, not a bad deal.
I had one of our guys won an auction, and I did not pay attention because when I inspected, I looked to see if it's broken, cracked like that, and I didn't know the interior. The guy had glued the waist together, and I didn't catch that.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah, Jay told me. I was like, "You seriously is glued?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Man, I gotta pay attention more."
Remember that one? That little bitty guy.
That one.
That's that little guy I bought off you a couple weeks ago. He's still in the.
I can't. It's on white. Which in his own?
I don't know which one it is.
So change the camera because he's got 2 cameras set up and he's got it up to the.
Oh, that
other
one.
camera.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still in a Ziploc bag. It's just sent it in. I don't know what to do with it yet. I keep looking at it and I'm like, what am I going to do with it? Am I going to weather it? Am I going to beat it up? What am I going to do?
Yeah. I'm actually. My wife actually wants for the con. I actually got to design football teams with like the Zaku's and what do you call it? Because I get a guy investing who wants me to do seasonal characters for like Christmas and stuff like that, like sports and all that. So
that'd be pretty cool.
And I guess I guess the toy con is kind of going to be a experiment, I guess, to see how well it goes, if it goes. Right now, I got Lakers, I got Raiders, Seahawks, Kansas City, and Green Bay, I believe.
Nice. I'm scared to do a con like that yet. I haven't got enough custom kits that are ready to be sold as individual.
We are going to be doing a more of a cash thing and trying to stay away, even further away from like the IRS. So if we are selling, we're just going to walk away from the table and sell it and then walk back.
Right.
Just, don't want to get in trouble, especially the convention guys.
Right.
Stupid nub mark won't go away.
There's some I've found out, and this is just over the years of building these model kits. There are some nub marks where the plastic did not fill the mold correctly, and when you cut it loose from the runner, it's got a divot in it no matter what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that.
It's a nightmare.
Thing that sucks is right where I'm gonna be panel lining.
Oh yeah, that's lovely, isn't it?
Actually,
Yeah.
you know what? I actually had a transient Gundam that half of the runner was gone.
Oh geez.
Nobody was paying attention as far as the quality control, and half of it was gone. I was like, someone was paying attention, or someone didn't give a damn for the last day or something.
Yep, I've had 2 kits like that where like half the runner wasn't there, or it was missing several pieces, and you could tell it didn't fill the injection mold all the way. I was like, "Aw!" But luckily the company fixed it.
I took pictures, sent them to Bluefin. They just sent me a whole brand new one. So thank you.
Did they tell you to keep the other one?
Yeah, I had to just keep it because they were just gonna throw it away anyway.
Yeah, that's what they told me last time. They were like, just keep the other kit. And even USA Gundam, I've had to do it with him before because I bought a kit and I got it and it was like completely destroyed in the box. The runners were broken, everything.
Oh boy.
Is it from shipping?
Yeah, from UPS. And so they claimed it and they sent me another one and told me just keep the broken one. And so I kept it.
Extra parts.
Yeah, I put it in my parts bin and some of the parts were like completely destroyed, like non-usable, but there's some heads and some arms and legs parts that I could also always use on something else. Which I'm learning kit bashing. I haven't done a whole lot of it. I'm trying to learn what kits can be kit bashed with each other easily without having to do heavy mods.
All the IBOs.
Yeah, all the IBOs go together. All of them. They all have the exact same interframe, which is awesome.
Yep, they all have the same A-frame.
So when did everyone actually start building? Like, when did you guys actually learn?
August last year.
Wait, who said last year?
Alex?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm in a similar time frame. Yeah.
I
okay, now my age is showing.
Early 2000.
My
age is showing because
I restarted. I started
building
June 2020, but I started late 90s.
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s when the first kits came out in Walmart.
Yeah.
I think I'm the biggest.
Shut up.
What?
Like, I started 94, I think. 94, 95. There was a movie called, I don't know if you guys remember, called Robot Jocks.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Me and my friends, we saw that movie. We was like, dude, we love this. And how can we create our own game like with this? Like, build your robot and stuff like that. Well, of course, everyone knew about Mecha Warrior. We were like, no, we don't want to do the whole cliche of rolling dice and all that crap. So we went to the store back in Hawaii. I think it was called Shirokia's, and it's one of the biggest malls in Hawaii. It was called Ala Moana, and we went there, and there's a floor full of Gundams. So we just was like, which one's a cool one to buy? The first one I bought was actually a 1/100 new.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wow.
And so we built them and all that, and me being stupid, I had no idea how those things put together or reading instructions. I actually pulled all the pieces apart and threw the runners away and then started reading instructions.
That's the challenge. Challenge mode.
Then I was like, and then I looked at the instruction and goes, oh, I'm just dumbass. Sure, let's just go with this. So it took me almost a day and a half trying to figure out what part was what. And then we created our game, so we would make stuff for them. Like, I had Wolverine claws for my guy. We did all kinds of stupid shit on our kids, and we did a whole storyline, the whole thing, the whole shebang, just like Robot Jocks. And it was such a big hit in our school that we actually ended up having a after school club for it.
That's awesome.
And of course, we graduated, and of course we don't know what happened after that, but yeah.
Right.
And then I stopped for I think I stopped for almost 7 years. No, 95. No. Yeah, I think it was about 7 years. And then I got deployed. Brother was like, "Hey, do you want something to send you?" I was like, "I don't know. Right now I'm kind of bored after getting blown up in a shot. I'm just recovering now. Send me something." So he sends me Gundam Wing, the Wing Zero, the original version. The ones where the wings would open up. I can't remember which one it was.
Wing Zero.
Yeah. He sent me that, and then after almost every week, he sent me something different. And I was like, "Dude, send more. I remember building things." So after my year and a half deployment, I had in my little area, like, okay, if I was putting my arms across, that's the size of my room. And the wall all over here had just model kits everywhere. And when we used to leave, they said we can only carry what our bags can hold. I'm looking at this wall. I'm like, okay, there's no in hell I'm going to carry all this stuff back to Hawaii. So all I did was when I did guard duty at the gate, I'm like, "Hey, you guys want some toys?" And the rec kid's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Here you go." And I started throwing them the whole boxes, and they were like, "Thank you." And I'm like, all my friends like, "What are you doing getting rid of them?" I'm like, "I can't take it with me."
Right.
I was like, "I can't take it with me. I'm already excess of." I was like, "I'm not mailing it because I can imagine what it is going to cost me from freaking Iraq to Hawaii. Yeah, that's going to cost me pretty penny."
Right.
No.
And so I just got rid of mine. And I think there was like almost 70-something kits that he sent me over the year and a half of deployment.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
And so I just, yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't exactly professional at the time. I was just building just to keep my mind sane. And then my first nippers were actually diagonal cutters.
Mm-hmm.
The wire cutters. So that was my thing. And then, of course, I never sanded them because I never knew you were supposed to be doing that kind of stuff. So you had nut
overrated.
marks and stuff like that.
It all depends. I
So my
sometimes
question now
say,
is, what your brother told you when you told him, "Oh, I gave them away"?
He wasn't mad. He didn't care. He didn't know what he was buying anyway. So he's a teacher in California, so he actually did not know anything about them.
mm,
Gotcha.
So he just built them because he knew it was model kits. So he sent me like cars, trucks, like the Gundams and stuff like that. So after I got deployed, got back home to Hawaii, I didn't touch them for another 9-10 years until I moved here to Las Vegas.
Okay.
And I was bored at work one time because I was the manager at a store on base, and this guy had a little kiosk, and he was selling like toys, and just so happened he had the Exia. I was like, "That's cool." I was like, "What is this?" And I started reading and looking at it. I was like, "Hey, isn't this the Gundam thing that I used to build back in the days?" So I bought it. I bought it for like $10. The guy was selling them, and I started building them. And next thing you know, I was like, "This was fun. I got to do this again." So of course it became like like an addict, and I just kept buying and buying and buying and buying. It is what it is now.
Yep.
I wonder who does that in here.
Yeah.
Well, now I have 3 kids.
I don't think anyone does
It's kind
that
of slowed
here.
down. Now 3 kids, it's kind of slowed down.
Yeah.
right.
And you see, with me, like the collection I had back in late 90s, early 2000. In 2001, I get a call from my mom, and I'm like, "What's up, Mom?" She goes like, "I got bad news," and I'm like, "Well, what's up?" She goes like, "The house burned." I'm like, "Well, everybody's okay." She goes, "Yeah, everybody's okay," but I'm like, "What's the
There
but?"
always that but.
I'm like, "What's the but?" And she goes like, "Well, your uniforms, your certificates, your diplomas, your pictures, your Gundams are burned." I'm like, "What? The Gundam? I'm like, why the Gundams?" And all that. She goes like, "Did you hear about the pictures, the uniform, your clothes, your?" I'm like, "I don't care about that. I care about my Gundams."
That's the most important thing. Put a
Yeah.
lot of work into those.
I was like, "What? How the hell you do this to me?"
Oh, jeez.
But it was fun, you know. When I started building Gundam, it was fun. Right now I just refinish the strike. I mean the freedom, and can't wait for next month so I can do the wing workoff.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Me too.
Well, I'm hoping I can get the PG.
The Verka was awesome. Don't get me wrong. To me, I thought that they could have put better hands on them.
Okay, that's
The way you
The
buy
hands-
the opposable hands.
well. Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks for the heads up with the hands.
Yeah, because the hands, they didn't put the opposable hands. It's actually stationary.
It's the same one as the rest of the EW kits, right? The
No.
same style hands.
Yeah, same style hands, and they didn't put that extra Verka opposable hands, and I was kind of disappointed. When I built it, I was like, I was hoping, I can, opposable hands, and
It
no,
doesn't have.
didn't
Doesn't
have
it have the normal the MG hands though? The ones where it's got the three
No.
fingers together and the finger
No,
separate.
there's one with the hands are open like this.
Oh, so it's
I
HG
think-
style hands.
Yeah,
Not necessarily. It's the newer HG where they swap out.
Yeah.
The rest of if you've ever built any of the EW kits, it's the same style.
Well,
And basically
all of mine
it's got
have
a little
opposable
peg.
hands.
yeah. I want this. I got disappointed. I was like, I'd rather go with the older Wing Zero kit than the Verka. I thought the older model kit actually held up better than the Verka.
That's why I want the Supernova version.
Oh yes.
That I want
Oh, yeah.
all of my EW kits, the custom version from Supernova, because I have all the originals.
Watch out for the dog to break out. It's not easy.
You know, when you're putting kits together too fast and you realize you completely forgot a piece?
everybody-
Yep, I've done that
Yeah,
once or twice.
That's where I'm at right now. Having to pry this back apart so I can put a piece in.
Yep.
It's fun.
It's always the legs. You've missed like
I'm
a little piece that like hold something on, an armor piece.
Well, it's
I'm
a
just
shoulder
BSing
in
here.
this one.
Oh
So
man.
I
Yeah,
am literally BSing on this thing, adding like little details in Chrome that I haven't even started building.
You know what I think we should do on one stream? I think we should each of us pick a SD kit or a HG kit. Cut all the pieces off the runner and just build it.
Oh, that
Oh.
like a speed build. Oh, that'd be great.
Like like you can use the instructions, but like not following, like cutting it off the runner as you're doing it. Like all the pieces
Cut
cut.
them all off
Yeah.
all at once.
Take them all off,
Yeah.
throw the runners away, and
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah, let's do it.
That'd be a challenge.
wow,
Um,
yeah, that would be a great challenge.
Hey,
I'm
Ken,
not-
you remember this?
I'm trying to get
I'm not there
the.
yet.
Gunpla is freedom and my destiny is free. How was it?
I'm not
nice.
there yet.
That's nice.
I'm trying to get that the Yu-Gi-Oh puzzle.
oh, that looks so cool. I want it.
Which one?
The
So
Yu-Gi-Oh
it's the
puzzle.
Millennium. It's the Millennium Puzzle.
Oh, the Millennium
but
Puzzle.
you have to build
no
it
instructions.
and then put it together.
No
Yeah. There's no
instructions.
instructions for it. Yeah, there's no instructions for it. I seen that. I was like, that looks like a challenge.
Meh.
As soon as they said that, I was like, challenge accepted. 10
want
seconds
that.
is going
I
to be my
want it.
record.
All of a sudden, Justin's going to come back with a.
I'm going to have it hanging
But-
around my neck.
All of a sudden, Justin's going to have an inexplicably deep voice.
Yeah, and he's gonna grow taller.
And
Start
skinnier.
wearing skinny jeans.
Yeah. And then I'm going to tell you it's time to.
Wait, an eyeliner too, and
And the destiny. Freedom.
I actually grew up watching that show. I really like Yu-Gi-Oh as a show.
Destiny.
Yu-Gi-Oh was a great show growing up.
I watched it. I watched Sailor Moon. I ain't scared to admit it. I thought Sailor Moon was a good show.
Hey, I did too, bro.
That's fine. Yeah.
You know what's so funny? I actually introduced my kids to Powerpuff Girls. My kids love it.
I love Powerpuff Girls still to this day. I don't like the new one, but the old one's good.
There's a new one?
Yeah, they
they did like a live action on CW.
No, they did a revival TV show, the cartoon.
cartoon. Yeah.
No, the CW they actually stopped the whole thing and they're reshooting the first episode all over again. They have to change the script and everything.
They changed the writers, they changed the actresses, and something else. It was a big deal.
That version that they put out, the pilot died basically.
Yeah, because what they were saying about it was that Bubbles. I think it was Bubbles.
Bubbles was a porn star.
One was a porn star. One was a drug addict, and the other one was I don't know what the hell.
Yep.
Yeah, I had
they messed up bad.
That's a good question. Like, who would have played Momo Jojo? That's awesome.
He was dead.
He was a dude called Mojo, and then his son is Jojo.
Yeah, Jojo is the new bad guy, which is Mojo Jojo's son.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they ruined
it.
Yeah,
it was bad. It was bad. And apparently, Dr. Plutonium was just using the girls to get money out.
It's like, I'm sitting there going, Donald Faison, what are you doing? Why'd you sign on for this?
I know.
Oh my god, that's bad.
I don't think he knew what he was signing on for. I think he just jumped at an acting role and just was like, oh.
He probably needs the cash.
Oh.
I get to do something else besides Scrubs.
Right? Or the podcast for Scrubs.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. I love Scrubs.
I do too. No, it's one of my favorite shows.
That was a good show. That was a good show.
And I love Donald Faison just as a person in general.
Oh, yeah.
I used to listen to podcasts all the time, but I fell off from there. They went on break and I never picked it back up.
I'm really hoping the new He-Man is actually awesome. From the previews, it looks awesome.
Yes.
Mark Hamill's in it. It's already awesome.
Oh, he is?
He plays the voice of Skeletor.
Yes.
Okay, that's whose voice it sounded like. Okay, I wasn't too sure.
Yep. It was a big ordeal. He was trying to keep it secret. Well, I mean, he did keep it secret because nobody knew until the pilot came out.
Wait, is that out already?
Or not the pilot, but the teaser.
It's in July, right? That it's coming.
Yep, it comes out I think like a week before Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's coming out.
Oh yeah.
He-Man of the Masters, unavailable. Yeah, damn it.
Did y'all hear the Monsters is getting a Tim Burton treatment?
If you're gonna do that, Tim Burton's the one to do that.
Yeah, I was kind of like, well, it's either gonna go really good or really bad.
Well's the Big Show. Oh,
he's definitely a hit and miss kind of director.
He is. Honestly, my favorite movie by him, Big Fish.
That's a good one.
Big Fish. Which one is that one?
That's the one with Ewan McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
And
he ends up going through these towns that ended up being like places that his dad told him stories about, but like he found out that a bunch of the things were exaggerated, but not all of them.
He actually helped a lot of people too in the whole.
Partial to Nightmare Before Christmas, and that's because that's my daughter's favorite movie.
Oh, that's my daughter.
That is definitely a good one.
She has a gigantic collection of Jack and Sally stuff, and mini mates, and the big tall characters that were in the coffins, like the ones that are like $80 a piece at Hot Topic. She's got all of them. She's got. She started collecting stuff after she seen me and my collecting or growing up with my collecting of Transformers.
So that's on you then, Justin. You taught her that.
Yeah, it's my fault. I ruined a child, and then now she likes Gundams and likes building them. So I'm like, frick.
Flip.
What did I do? I created a monster.
I created a monster.
Natasha's on the same boat. At least she doesn't say robots no more. She actually says, "Daddy, we're building Gundams now." I was like, Daddy is.
I bought mine the entry grade kits, and then I got her the SD Hello Kitty RX-78.
Oh, nice.
and I helped her with it and had her panel line it, and then I got her the Intergrade Pac-Man,
Stay.
and she built it. And then I got her the Intergrade RX-78. She built it, and she built the bear guy. She's done quite a bit. She wants a big HG kit, and then she wanted an MG kit, and I was like, nah, we're not going down that rabbit hole yet.
Moon Gundam would be perfect, probably.
Yeah, if I can find it. Hobby Lobby's hadn't restocked it. All they've had is the Jesta and the Goof custom.
The Jesta, the Red Comet, the Goof.
No, mine's been out of Red Comet.
Mine has the Red Comet,
And that's the good one. That's the origin one that's got the toe tilt that I like so much. I need to get it so to go with my Zaku 1. My Char Zaku 1.
I got my red Zaku around and all that stuff, and I'm like, should I get it? Should I get it? Should I get it? I think I should.
Do it. Do it.
I only buy from Hobby Lobby when the 40% coupon's off.
Heck yeah.
I even stopped buying paint from them because it's too expensive now. Because I can't use a 40% coupon on it.
Now, this kid right here was a beautiful kid.
What's that one?
This is the Tyrium.
Ah, you love that one.
Yeah. This is a beauty. Don't need a stand. Look at that.
You know who was a beauty? The Luna
Beast.
Maria and the Moon Gundam.
Okay, for potatoes is 67.
For that type of tip.
Yes. 3 to 4 inch potato.
Are you sure?
Yes. Sorry guys, I'm doing math for my daughter's
Talking about
insulin.
potatoes.
Yeah, because she's the type 1 diabetic, so we gotta do all the math for her carbohydrates and stuff like that. For she can,
But she has a pump now, so it's
yeah. So that way she doesn't overdose on her sugar or something like that.
Yeah, potatoes are bad too. They're full of sugar.
Yeah.
Stop.
But mashed potatoes are the best.
Whoop your butt.
Right? No, I'm right there with you.
Oh,
Sad.
yeah. I
Oh yeah,
love
mashed potatoes is great, but
Not when you got diabetes.
yeah.
No, that's true.
That's unfortunate.
And with her being 7 years old and her trying to sneak off
7
food,
and she's 8.
or 8, can't do nothing right today.
Man, this
Neither can I.
Oh,
the
when can I ever?
complications of this kit or something else.
I forgot to start a timer.
Sorry guys, we rag on each other a lot.
So the timer,
Miss Kendrick.
I've got an hour and 11 minutes on mine, and I started a
Alright.
couple minutes early.
Okay.
This is
Give Krogan
nuts.
club.
This kit is like next level on the Eternals of the legs. Are you serious? It's got like pistons and stuff, and I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, like,
And
all right.
and it's already layered to where you have to separate the pieces that were already put together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it's got a transformation, right?
yeah. It turns to jet mode.
Yep.
This one actually calls it jet mode. It doesn't call it bird mode like on Wing Gundam.
Or fighter
Okay, maybe
mode.
because somebody asked me, why did they make the Wing Zero the Verka into a fighter pilot mode,
You mean the bird, the
jet mode or whatever it is?
yeah, the bird mode.
Yeah, since when?
I mean, they mostly made it for the
Because the Wing Gundam did
for
did
the Wing
jet
Gundam.
mode.
The Wing Gundam goes into bird mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the EU version didn't, right?
No, it never did. It did in the no.
Well,
No,
It did somewhere.
It's 001, I think. Or 00 or 001.
It did go. It did do some sort. It wasn't a bird mode. It was a ship where the wings were encasing it
I'll tell you exactly which one it is.
as it went into the atmosphere. It was right before it fought, or he fought Beilong, or Luffy, or
Wu-Fei. Yeah, so it's the 00,
Wu-Fei, yeah.
00W0 from the Wing Gundam Zero, but this is the regular version of the Gundam. This one over here is the 01.
Yeah.
This is basically like they made them into like the bird mode, basically almost like thrown to the prototype.
Yeah, the prototype on the series did go into
of
jet
the
mode.
Wing Zero. That's when basically like because this kit, the 000W0 actually looks similar to the prototype when it came out.
I mean, all the EW kits are essentially what they would look like if Kotoki was developing them from the beginning.
Okay.
'Cause he didn't come on until after Wing. He didn't come on until after Wing Zero and Endless Waltz. Not Wing Zero. Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. So the idea of the EW kits is that,
That's what they were supposed to look like.
yeah, if Kotoki had been designing from the beginning, that's what they would have looked like.
Which they look amazing.
They do.
To any of the other kits that are out.
I still like the anime versions still. I wish they would have the anime versions in MG form also, except for the Wing Gundam. Yeah, they only have Wing Gundam in that form.
I just wish they'd all get PGs. All of them. All 5. Get a
No,
PG.
that would be
All
awesome.
5 get PGs. You know what? While we're at it, just throw it as a kit where you can get all 5 PGs in one box.
Oh, wow.
$500.
Sell that
$100
for
a
like
piece.
yeah. Sell it for like 600 total.
I would buy it.
Probably like 1,000 something.
It would be,
JJ, you're not getting it.
Alex,
How'd you know?
Alex, you ain't getting it either.
No, I don't think they're
I
good.
don't know.
You know, she didn't do that.
There's a petition right now to get a Death Side, not a Death Side Hell, but Death Side PG.
I was gonna say I
Ooh.
thought there was a petition for me and Alex not to buy kits anymore.
Oh no,
I thought that's
Oh,
what he
y'all
was
are going
gonna
that
say.
far?
I mean, I'll write it real quick if you want. I'll have everybody sign it,
No,
and
you
we'll
see,
send it to y'all's wives.
what
Hell
what I actually do want is a petition to make a real grade or master grade of the Earth 3 core Gundam.
No, if we get any new master grade, the newest master grade is going to be Devil Gundam. Period.
A54. A54.
I'm tired of waiting.
I almost picked up an SD Earth 3 earlier today.
You mean this one?
These are tiny, tiny little yellow parts. Jeez.
I don't see it. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh, and they only get smaller.
See,
I
that's
can't
the-
go shopping
that's-
anymore after
that's-
yesterday, so
that's the SD.
my
And
wife don't even know yet.
Were you threatened with divorce shit?
No, not yet, because she doesn't know.
Oh,
I ended up ordering that Epion that Jay wants.
Yeah. I'm jealous, by the way, but it's okay. You deserve it.
Dude, I didn't even know that existed, and when you mentioned it, I was like, I need it. I need to have that.
they're making an HG. Did y'all hear about that? To go with
Epion?
Wait, they're making
Yeah.
HG up.
Yeah, to go with the rest of the HG wing kits.
We need Shenlong first. Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
He's
Poor guy
coming.
left out in the,
He's
left out
coming.
in the dry.
He's the next one, but they already confirmed that they're going to be doing a Epion.
Watch, they do an HG Ultron before they do an HG Shenlong.
Oh my god! Don't even start with that.
I can see that. I can see that.
That's exactly what will happen, just because it's Bandai, and that's what they do.
They do not
never-
like Shenlong.
Yo, look at the size comparison of these two.
It's hard as a rock.
For what?
I need the Shenlong. That's the last, or one of the. I need Shenlong and Tall Geese, and I'll have all the EW base kits, the non-custom kits. That's what I'm trying to get right now.
Mm.
'Cause-
At my local shop, they had 3 of them sitting on the shelf today. The Shenlong MG kits.
yeah, I wish I could buy it. My wife,
I wish
my
I
wife
could
would
I wish
divorce
I could
me.
get the Shenlong.
I'm still married because she doesn't know about the Epion yet.
Oh well.
Well,
Guys, I'm still married.
you had
You can buy all these kids without no kids, so shush.
didn't
Oh,
you
and I
say
can't-
you
I
had
can't-
a budget?
I can't even blame Alex this time because it like
Didn't even
we
consult
talked
him.
about it and then he was like sit on or Jay told me to sit on it for 24 hours.
Shit, I missed a fucking part.
And so I sat on it for like a whole week and then I was like, all right, we're doing this. Fuck it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to curse.
It's okay.
I missed this little bitty tiny part. And I'm gonna shoot myself now. I gotta take the whole leg assembly apart again,
Oh.
and it's
Oh,
like
been
really
there,
tight
done that.
fitting.
But yeah, Kim, if you do get it, it was a awesome build. Like,
Yeah. A lot of the STs are they're fun. They're fun builds anyway.
That's what they're made for. Is fun. They're not made for anything more.
I still can't get into building SDs. So like, don't get me wrong. Like that Barbatos that I bought was pretty fun, but I don't know.
Is that the one with like the big head, big feet, and big hands? The like deformed, super deformed one?
Yeah,
Barbados?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
what
think so.
SD stands for. Is super deformed.
Well, before it used to be Superior Defender,
so
but
you guys get to see all my SDs.
You need to get the cross silhouette. Those are pretty nice looking.
I
Especially
want
if you
the
add.
Converge, but I can't ever find them. They're always out of stock everywhere.
You ever look over and it's like, oh crap, did I use the wrong panel liner marker? Nope, it is gray.
It's brown. No,
Don't want brown on white.
that's the best though.
I usually do gray on white and then black on darker colors, and
I mean,
like on yellow I do brown.
you could have accidentally done pink.
I mean, it's always a possibility. I ain't even gonna lie.
I just dropped a tiny little yellow part though.
Oh, I might be able to rig this in there. Barely pull it apart
JJ.
enough.
You need to get that one.
Oh, dude, you know what? I actually was looking at that the other day, and that's probably. I'd probably buy another SD just for that one.
Oh, I was able to do it. Heck yeah!
Oh shoot.
I was able to rig that
Look at
little
my
tiny
baby.
piece in
Don't
there.
show me that. Oh, you just had to show me.
A nightingale.
Yes.
If it would come out in the MG, I would buy it. That's the only way I'm
And I
buying
have
Nightingale.
the Neo Xeon too.
I mean, the nightingale is one of those kits that just would be way too big for an MG.
I know, that's why I want it.
Nasty.
Bigger the better.
Well, that's like that.
I'm with
Neo
that with
Xeon
Justin right there. The
HG,
bigger the
where
better.
It's like giant. I want that kit.
I want the Deep Strike, but I don't have anywhere to put it.
I got one, and it's a nightmare.
I know. And it's
I
so
want
big.
I want the Deep Strike too so bad, and Alex and Jay talked me out of not getting it because it's too expensive. But
It is expensive. This is the price of a PG, but man,
King,
it looks so cool.
It's
Like
pretty.
it's an awesome kit. Like the look of it is
Whack.
awesome. Don't get me wrong.
But
But-
like the giant one is the one I was here. Let me see if I can
This
find
one?
it. No. I'll find it. I'll find it.
Are you talking about the text streamer, the mechanical core version?
Oh wow. Hey.
this is the SD box. Hold on. Boop. The Neo Xeon that the Sinanju goes inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the SD.
Yeah, but I want the HG.
Oh yeah, no, that thing is humongous. It's like
I-
$300.
Yeah, I want it.
Oh, yeah.
I had to say I had one, but I had to get rid of it because my wife was like, "No, that thing does not belong in this house."
It's
big
another
red one.
kid to have to feed.
Yeah. She goes,
No,
"What?"
it's because you kept moving it. First it was on his nightstand, then he moved it up to our shelf, then he didn't like it there, so he had to move it again. Then he came into the living room, it was too big for the case.
So
Don't
that's
lie,
the real
with me.
problem. Okay.
Liar.
She just snitched you clean out.
I'm still saying it's the wife.
Yeah,
I'm-
now we can't trust anything Lance says.
Thank you, God.
What I'm worried about once I actually build it is my meteor unit, because once you like add the effect parts and stuff, it's like 3 feet long, and I don't know where I'm gonna put that.
You're gonna build a shelf all for it.
Right?
Go buy a TV entertainment stand just to put it on.
We
like-
might as well. As big as that
Like
thing was,
a
you might as well.
mounted shelf just for that.
Come on.
Might as well. I think it's so damn huge. You might as well.
I'm at a display room right now. Either my kits are hanging from the ceiling, the whole top of my desk is full, on my desk is full, beside my desk is full, and I still got a whole big old huge backlog to deal with.
I'm
have
at
a-
a point where I'm having to start display them on my backlog because I'm out of display room.
I hadn't got to that point yet, thank God.
Same here.
But
All right.
my wife won't let me put them anywhere else in the house. So I have to deal.
So hey Lance, is there anywhere else people can find you on the various social medias?
He's
I'm
like
actually
10
on-
feet away.
I'm on what do you call it? I'm on Instagram.
TikTok.
What else? I'm on TikTok, of course.
Yo, Lance,
else?
where do you live again? Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm in Vegas.
I'm actually going to be there September. Second week of September.
September? Okay.
Yeah.
So what
I'll-
he's saying is save some kids because he's gonna auction them live for like go get
Yeah,
them from you.
put some kid asides that are good and send me some pictures before I go there and we'll talk
Before you go
business
there,
when I'm down there.
So you can get first dibs on it, huh?
Exactly.
All right, so let's see the progress what everyone's had tonight.
Oh,
We're not talking about that right now.
I ended up going through 3 SD kits.
Nice, good job.
1 hour?
You're fired.
you're so overachiever.
What are you like?
He's not even denubbing them. He's just.
Yeah, they're pretty good as far as the undercuts.
Yeah.
All right, I got these legs done, even though I was supposed to work on the arms next. I didn't get them done. I still got the feet to do.
Is that the Delta Kai or the regular Delta?
Justin's doing the Delta.
I got the Delta Plus MG.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing the Force Impulse RG. So I got the legs mostly done. I gotta still get the feet done and stuff. So
The only reason why I got this one is because the head looks cool and it looks like the Sanaju Stein's head.
I always thought it looked like
Why you
like
gotta open
an
that
actual
wound?
an actual transforming Hayakushiki, just not gold.
Why you gotta open that wound on me, Justin?
Oh, it's Sanaju Stein?
Yes.
Because it's a beautiful kit and it's way
I
better
know.
than the Sanaju by itself.
It is.
I
It's
know.
gray and black
Mine has been
instead
on
of red.
pre-order status since February.
So you're saying, Alex, that after I'm done with Penelope, I need to work on that.
Yep, that's exactly what he said. I heard it.
You know what? I hate you.
You hate to love us.
And I even said it with the Texas accent. Hey, y'all.
I hate y'all motherfuckers. I can hear him saying it just like that too.
I hate y'all.
Oh, geez.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and join us next time for Tekkadan Syndicate podcast.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Alright.
Thank you
Thanks
for joining
being
us.
here, Lance.
Everything.
Nice
Oh,
meeting you, man.
This is my
You
only
what?
progress.
We can
I
still have.
I got a
I
foot.
didn't even see mine.
and part of a
This
leg.
is mine. That's how far
Nice.
I got.
Nice. I'm sorry, I didn't get to everyone.
I'm
Oh,
really,
yeah.
I kind of just ignored you. So
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in
I
my
finished
progress.
mine a while ago, so.
I mean, I was adding details. See,
Right.
Alex
Look
didn't
at
do
that.
nothing.
Ah, look. Boom, baby, gold.
I'm disappointed in my progress. I should have been done with this.
Look at them boots.
Kit.
All that
Right.
jump for nothing because they go under.
You know what's the worst
Arthur,
is
you
when you're
can't see.
when you're building a kit and you're working really good at it and you're doing all these details, and then you start putting it together and you realize I'm not even going to see these details.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
I just
Oh.
wasted all of that time doing details on something I'm never going to see.
Right. All right.
Indeed. Oh Jesus, what is this? Ah.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Have a great night.